This is Colm McGuigan for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast, joined by Adam Booth. Adam, first of all, how proud of you are you of Michael Conlan, the man, not just the fighter?
Immensely, and I said after the Lee Wood fight, it's hard to put into words how proud I am of him. The journey that we've had together as a fighter and a coach, and the relationship we've built, and the work that we've done is as satisfying as anything I've done as a coach. As proud as I could be.
As I spoke to Michael the other night, I said there's a strange thing in boxing. Whenever a boxer gets beaten, dramatic fashion like that, it goes one of two ways. And with you and Michael, it almost seemed as if the whole gym, there's a different kind of camaraderie around your stable at the moment. Why do you think that is?
I think we're going through a journey together. Josh Kelly had a bad loss as well, and has come back from a bad loss. And that's when you get through bad times together, it does. You're on your own when the bell rings, but before and after, and spiritually and emotionally, you know that you've got people that care about you. It's not about pound notes, it's not about world titles, it's about you as a person. And we do seem to have, we're really fortunate to have such a great group of guys.
In fights, comeback fights like tonight, normally there's an easier opponent. It's more of a stepping stone. Why jump in with someone like Marriaga with so many knockouts? It seemed to many people that was a crazy idea, but Mick showed that he performed in a masterclass tonight.
Well, on paper it was a crazy idea, but Mick's there, he's at that level, and if he was adamant that the loss to Lee Wood wasn't going to dent him as a fighter, he wanted to prove it. He didn't just want to prove it to people watching, he wanted to prove it to himself, and I think he did. Marriaga's not just his record and his knockout percentage, but how heavy-handed he is. I think he could have come back against a lesser opponent and built his confidence, but Mick's smart enough to know that confidence would still be a bit fake because there's something he still needs to know. Heavy-handed puncher. He said he could feel everything that landed. He got buzzed in the last round, dealt with it, turned the tables on him, and to get a monkey off your back, that's exactly what he did. And so he's taken from tonight and from this comeback fight, I think, as much as he possibly could have done.
What's next for Michael Conlan? Because there's obviously going to be a step up here again, because he's going to get himself into world title level again.
Well, he already is. He's proven that he's there, and because he's popular, the popularity brings support, and that support brings TV and fans and money, and the money creates the opportunity. So let's wait and see. Mick knows how good he is. Mick knows he's popular, and as long as it's right for Mick, whatever the next fight is, that's what he'll do.
Finally, I was talking to Jamie. Obviously, you've signed Lewis Crocker to your stable. Jamie has said that you likened Lewis to a mixture of David Hay and Ryan Burnett. Talk to us a bit about that.
Well, we've had a few weeks together where I've sort of tried to get to understand him, get to know him, not just rush in and say this is how we're going to train, but I wanted to see him do different things, and we've tried different styles. He's confident enough to be in there with good fighters like Josh Kelly, Abbas Barral, Liam Williams, trying things. He's already at that level where he can be in there with those guys and try things. And when it's not going his way, stays with it. And through that period, I think we've discovered two styles that he can use, and one of them does remind me of a cross between David Hay and Ryan Burnett.
Brilliant stuff. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Adam. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more times.
There's 5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.